Hi everybody, I'm Coach Ali and this is Steph. Are you ready to lift your way to a stronger, healthier body? You've come to the right place. Lift is the home barbell workout series that's going to help you reach your goals and take your fitness to the next level.
For the lift series, we are using our barbells. However, you can mimic and complete the entire workout series with a pair of dumbbells too. Barbells are a universal piece of equipment and an excellent way to get fast results due to the range of motion, allowing for precise targeting of muscles and control over the weight being lifted.
Lift series is all about smart strength training with barbells that'll produce real results. All you need to do is follow along to each and every workout in the lift series in the order that we release them. During our lift series, we'll bring you targeted barbell workouts structured to get you stronger, maximize your gains, and reduce your body fat in the shortest period possible.
With Lift, you'll learn essential barbell exercises designed to build strength and muscle whilst keeping your heart rate in your fat-burning zone. Together, we'll also explore proper form and technique that will keep you safe while maximizing the benefits of each exercise. It's very important to make sure you have clear space around you free from trip hazards. Also, have a bottle of water with you and take a sip between sets and stay hydrated.
As per all workout series on this channel, the first 10 workouts are available to everybody with access to YouTube. Workouts 11 to 24, on the other hand, are available to channel members, which can be obtained by clicking the join icon and choosing your preferred level of membership.
Now get ready to feel the burn and let's get fit together with Lift. Today's workout will focus on your quads, hamstrings, and glutes using your barbell or using your dumbbells at home as an alternative. Being some of the biggest muscles in the body, training them correctly is essential. In this workout video, we'll be targeting these muscles with carefully selected exercises that will help you improve your strength, power, and balance, as well as toning those lower body muscles. Let's get started.
This is a combination exercise. We're working some traditional barbell squats and we're putting some calves raises at the end of the exercise. So start with your feet parallel at shoulder width, drop down into a nice deep squat, making sure that you're keeping your posture upright. And then when you get into your standing position, work your way up into a calves raise and put a little pause at the top as well. So I want good range of movement all the way down. When you get into your standing position, I want you nice and tall on the ball of your feet. This exercise is a Romanian deadlift, but we're adding a low pulse at the bottom of the exercise. So hinge with your hips, make sure your back's remaining nice and flat. Let's look for that vertical drop of the barbell. And then when you hit the bottom, let's put a little pulse in there before you drive your hips forward and work your way into that upright position. Make sure your feet are at shoulder width, make sure your toes are pointing forward, and make sure there's no hunching of your back. You've got to keep it nice and flat throughout this exercise. This exercise is a reverse lunge, and we're putting a low pulse at the bottom of it. So you can see we're alternating lefts and rights. We're making sure that our lunge is nice and lengthy so that your front shin bone remains vertical or close to it. As per regular lunges, if your knee is pushing past your toes, then your lunge is short. So make sure you add some length to it. And I want slow, steady control over your movement, both on the way down into the lunge and on your way back up into your standing position as well. This is a single leg deadlift. We're starting with our left leg. So all the work is being performed by the leg in the front, and the back leg is simply there for a little bit of balance. Make sure that you're not squatting. So it's a hinge of the hips, dropping that barbell vertically in front of you, narrowly missing your shin. And then when you drive up into that upright position, make sure you're pushing back with your shoulders and you're squeezing your glutes and erectors as well. All right, let's change legs and work that Romanian deadlift with your right leg this time. The trick is to make sure that your front leg is doing all the work and the back leg is purely there for balance and nothing more. So let's go through the form guide. Hinge and drop that barbell down vertically. Get to around about mid-shin or a little bit past it. Make sure you're pushing your tailbone out marginally and your back's remaining nice and flat. And then you're driving with your hips and working your way up into that standing position. This exercise is a Sumo Pulse, and it's harder than it looks. So treat it as a traditional sumo squat, except when you get down to the bottom, you're just pulsing throughout the entire set. Make sure that your legs are nice and wide, make sure your toes are pointing out at 45 degrees, and make sure you're keeping an upright posture throughout the set. Your pulses are at the bottom in the exercise, and they're only 2-3 inches, so we're not talking about a lot of movement. This is a traditional barbell hips thruster, but we're putting a high pulse at the end of the exercise. So when you get to the top where you have a straight line from your knee to your shoulder, drop into a pulse and squeeze back up into that same position again. This is going to give you that extra flexion in your glutes and in your lower back as well. So it's going to make sure that you do the job properly. Make sure that your feet are at shoulder width. Make sure the edge of the bench is balanced across your shoulder blades. This exercise is a Sumo Prance. So we're starting in the low position of a sumo squat, making sure that your legs are nice and wide and your toes are pointing out at 45 degrees. And then we're working calves raises one leg at a time. So this exercise is a little bit deceptive because you think you're working primarily on your calves, but you're not. You're working on your quadriceps more than anything else. The most difficult part is going to be holding your position without bobbing up and down as you go into those alternate calves raises. This exercise is a barbell glutes bridge. We're starting on the floor, very similar to a hips thruster without any elevated surface. Make sure that your feet are at shoulder width. Make sure that you're weighted on your heels as well as your shoulder blades. And then squeeze with your glutes and drive your hips up until you've got a straight line from your knee all the way to your shoulder. Put a little pause at the top of the exercise so that you can emphasize the flexion in this movement. This exercise is an alternate arm deadlift. So we're grabbing the barbell in the center and then hinging and lifting up by squeezing your glutes and your erectors before switching hands and alternating sides. Start with your feet at shoulder width. Focus on the hinge of the hips, so try and get your torso horizontal. Drop that barbell gently on the floor, and again, squeezing with your glutes and erectors to get you back up into that standing position.
Selection never hugs or connections. I just constrict and reject them. I make my snake hole transactions, eject my papers and stack them. All these words in my DMs, no message back. I can see them. I get them hooked and I reel and then throw them back when I'm bleeding. I'm a snake on this lane. I'm spitting my poison. I'm trying to handle the whole week. I'm playing with drinking and then I'm so bad. I'm a V-I-P-E.
This is a barbell weighted standing side leg raise. You can see we're using the left leg on this occasion. Keep your arm extended and keep the weight of the barbell against the outside of your thigh. And then swing the active leg out in a lateral motion, making sure the knee remains stiff and making sure that you're leading with your ankle. Your toes need to be pointing forward the whole time. So if they flip out, it's because your hips are in the wrong position. So make sure you make that adjustment and keep both feet facing forward the whole time.
There is a moment meant for us, and now you made it, but I already played this. Not interested. Open your eyes, let's get it done. Take my hand, just follow me. Shadow and me are one. The sky is on fire. The lake has turned to a golden sun. I'll never get tired. I just wanna dance, just wanna
All right, let's turn around and work that side leg raise with the opposite side, with the right leg this time. Let's go through the form guide. Make sure that your torso is remaining static. Keep your arm extended and keep the weight of the barbell outside of your thigh. Swing out with a stiff, active leg. Your support leg should be soft, so we've got to make sure we protect the knee. And then lead with your ankle as you push. Try not to turn your toes outwards at all.
I get around despite the loss. I'm over here, gotta get across. Whether you like it or not. There is a moment meant for us, and now you made it, but I already played this. Not interested. Open your eyes, let's get it done. Take my hand, just follow me. Shadow and me are one. The sky is on fire. The lake has turned to a golden sun. I'll never get tired. I just wanna dance, just wanna.
Every day we had another fight. I was far too blind to realize.
All right, well done for completing today's lift home barbell workout and progressing through this series. If you enjoyed the workout with us, then please give us a thumbs up and let us know how you did. We love hearing from you and hearing about your fitness journey.
Don't forget to spread the love and share these workouts with your friends and family. If you're done working out today, then you should move on to cool down stretching with our physio Daphne. There's a link of her stretching playlist at the end of this video, so be sure to check it out.
And of course, we look forward to bringing you another lift home barbell workout shortly. You guys take care of yourselves and each other.